What's going on, royal family? Welcome in, y'all. We're going to get started. Family. Welcome in. Y'all be sure to grab that heart me as you come in, family. All right. So some of you have been asking Yahuwah, why is it that people who create so much harm, they look like they getting away with it, right? But they're not. Okay, they not getting away with nothing. Okay, you're not the first person to wrestle with that question. All right. In fact, Psalms 37, it was written just for that, okay? For that very struggle. So let's read it together and we're gonna see what Yah has been saying all along, family, okay? Because you're not the only one that's been dealing with that, that's had questions about this, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is Psalms 37. Welcome in, Puncho. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. Okay, so this is Psalms 37, family. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity." Okay, so don't be jealous of people that's out here being evil, being wicked. It may look like they got a prosperous life, but that's not what it is. Okay. Y'all be sure to tap the screen when you come in, family. Thank you. Okay, so this says, "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb." Okay, trust in the Lord and do good, so shall thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Okay, so we have to put our trust in the Lord, not in man. Okay, God is saying that you gonna do good. Okay, do good and you gonna be taken care of. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of your heart. Okay, so God already knows. He knows the desires of your heart. He knows what it is that you've been wanting, that you've been praying for. And he can give you that. He can bring all of that to you. If it's within his will, he will do it. And you got to know that. Okay, don't let nobody stop you. I'm going to read that again. Okay, delight thyself also in the Lord. So what does it mean to delight yourself? It means to enjoy spending time with the Lord. Enjoy doing his will. Enjoy shining your light to bring people back to the source, back to their remembrance of who they are. Because we were all sent here for a purpose. Okay, so delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of your heart. So it may be, materialistic things that you want. Most people want wealth, right? They want a house, they want the nice cars, even though that's not everything, that's not everything, but it's still things that we desire, as humans on this earth. We want to have nice things, right? We want to live a wealthy life and be able to travel and not be stressed with things of this world, with a 9 to 5 or, not having enough just to get by day to day. Okay. So this is 5. It says, "Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass." Okay, so you might be going through something right now, but you got to put your trust in the Most High and know that he's going to bring it to pass. Meaning this is only temporary. It's a temporary season that you're going through. It's a temporary test that you're going through right now. You in the wilderness and it don't feel good. Okay, the Most High has brought you to your knees. That's the whole purpose of it, to bring you to your knees, to surrender, to go to him, to ask him for what it is that you need for deliverance out of your situation. Okay, so, "And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him." So you got to rest in the Lord. When you resting in him, that means you take all your worries, all your concerns, everything, you take it to him, and you got to lean on him. You got to meditate on his word. Welcome in, family. You got to meditate on this word, okay? And it says, "And wait patiently for him." You got to be patient. He will test your patience in this walk with him, because he want to know if you truly about what you say or if you just faking it, And that's the thing. The Most High will allow us. He's allowing us to sit in it long enough to make sure it's real, because he don't want fool's gold. He want the real deal. Okay? Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Okay? Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Okay? So especially the times that we living in, family, you gotta use wisdom. Okay? You gotta use your discernment, because the devil is out here running rampant like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Okay? And they just waiting for the opportunity for you to slip up. Welcome in, family. They waiting for the opportunity for you to slip up, for you to be caught off guard and get out of character, right? So they can use it against you because they mad, they angry, they jealous. They already know of the promises that the Most High has told you, is offering you through salvation. You know, everlasting life. They already know. They're aware of that. But they upset because, again, they were cast out of heaven onto this earth. So they've been here trying to take whoever they can with them. Okay? So it says, and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. So don't sit there trying to vindicate yourself. Don't sit there trying to plot and scheme on people that's done wrong. Because again, the Most High can hit way harder than what you can. He is your heavy hitter. Okay? He can swing a lot harder than you can when it comes to these people. He knows where to get them. He knows where it hurts the worst. Okay? He can't hit them like we can. So give it to God. When people do you wrong, give it to the Most High. You have to. Okay, I'm reading Psalms 37 for those of you that just joined. Welcome in, Royal Family. So good to see everyone. Okay, so I just lost my spot, y'all. Okay, so for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Okay, so those that are evil, they're going to get cut off. It's happening right now. Like Psalms 91 tells you, 1,000 are going to fall on one side and on the other side, but none of it shall come near you. It's not going to come near you because you are under his wings. You are under his protection. If you choosing to serve the Most High Yahuwah. Okay. And it says, they that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. There is an inheritance for you. There's a promise for you. And when you wait patiently for the Most High. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay, so the humble are going to inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Okay, so we're going through all of this, but it's going to come a time very soon where we're going to be able to walk in peace. We're going to be able to live in peace. Okay, you're not going to have people constantly trying to mess with your nervous system, you know, to get a reaction out of you, to get you out of character. You know, those days are going to be far gone. It's no longer, it's going to be wiped away, no longer in our memory. So you gotta stay focused on it, you know, on the good things to come versus your current situation, your current circumstances. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, family. Okay, so the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he see that his day is coming. Okay, so the Lord said he's going to laugh at him because he sees the day of the wicked is coming to an end. You know, they steady plotting. They steady trying to get you out of character. They steady trying to turn people against you. They steady trying to paint a bad picture of you, a bad image of you. You know, but you still have yet to become who they've painted you out to be to everyone else. You know, but the crazy thing is, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. A lot of these people, they've had nothing but wicked intentions towards you when you've done nothing but be good to these people. You know, you've humbled yourself. You love these people. Even when they did you dirty, you forgave them and you still saw potential and tried to do good by them, right? But even with that, they allowed that jealousy and envy to take over in their hearts, that bitterness to seek in. Okay? So the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. So if you walking upright, they mad, they don't like you, they jealous because you are a reflection. You're reflecting themselves back to them. You are like a mirror to these people, and they don't like that. You basically everything that they want to be, but in actuality, they have to pretend. They're pretending to be somebody that they not. They pretending to be you. Okay, so and that's the thing. There's a major separation that's happening right now in the spiritual realm as well as in the physical realm. There's a separation that's happening, the separation of the wheat and the tares. People are not going to be able to hold on to you or basically try to use your anointing. Stay, because that's the thing. They want to stay attached to your anointing, to your blessings. They know who you are. They want that abundant life. They want the riches. They want that your energy. They eat off of it. It's a lot of energy vampires out here. But see, they don't want to put the work in. They see that you are highly favored. And that's why a lot of people are upset because the warrants are going out, the eviction notices are going out, and they mad because their time is up. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. Their time is up, and they being exposed, and they mad because they've been able to get away with it for so long. They've been getting away with it, scheming, plotting, being dirty behind the scenes, holding a knife behind their back when you doing nothing but showing these people love. Okay, so their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. Okay, so he knows who's doing right, who's being wicked. He knows. He's keeping record of all of that. And that's the thing with the enemy. He's trying to be like the Most High. He's always been jealous. That's why he's not up there now. Jealous of his own creator. Wanting to do it, thinking he can do it better than him. That's why y'all hear about all these data centers being put up everywhere, because they want control. It's all about control. The enemy wants to control you. They want to monitor everything you're doing. But at the end of the day, the Most High is the one. Hey, what's going on, Jaguru? But they want to monitor everything that you're doing, and act as if they the God in your life. But at the end of the day, we all have to answer to one creator, and that's the Most High. Okay, so the Lord knoweth the days of the upright. So he knows even your timeline on this earth. He knows when you entering in this realm, and he knows when you're leaving. Nobody in this world can tell you that. Okay? And their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. So yes, there are some evil times coming. Yes, there is famine coming. But we are going to be satisfied. We not stress over that, because he's going to provide for us. We serve the Omega, the Alpha, the King of all kings, the King of glory. Okay? So we're not going to live in fear. We're not going to live wondering what we're going to eat. The birds don't wonder. They don't worry about their food. They eat every day. Okay? They eat every day. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. The wicked borroweth and payeth not again. Okay, so the wicked, they borrow and they don't like to pay back. But the righteous showeth mercy and giveth, right? For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his ways. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hands. So how many times have you failed? Probably probably a few, quite a few. I'm sure we all can count. We failed. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't look at the comments too often because I get distracted and then I forget what I was saying. But welcome in, royal family. It's so good to see everyone today. But yeah, you fall, but the Most High is upholding you. He lifts you back up. Okay, and that's why the enemy is so upset. Okay, because you done been through some challenges in life. They done brought out the best to come up against you. Okay, a lot of you had people sent towards you, sent at you, had handlers sent your way. They studied you, and it wasn't for good purposes. It wasn't for good reasons. These people studied you because they wanted to take you out. That was the grand mission, but at the end of the day, the joke's on them because the gig is up. The cat is out the bag. And hold on, the cat, y'all know what I'm saying. The cat is out the bag. Okay. So everybody knows who they are. These people are being exposed worldwide, and like I say, it's a beautiful thing because your redemption is near. Okay, this shows the Most High is showing his love for his people because he's allowing us to see this truth. Yes, it hurts, but God is going to heal all those wounds. He's going to bring peace into your life. He's going to give you the abundance and everything else that you deserve. But a lot of this stuff couldn't come to you because you got people that's been, for one, they've been blocking those blessings. Because God knows if he brought these things to you, that these people would use it up. And you be dried up. Okay, so I'm finished reading, y'all. This is Psalms 37. It says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay, so you may be going through it right now. You may be struggling, but I'm sure you're not missing a meal. The Most High is providing for you. Okay, he still woke you up this morning. Okay, he is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. You are a blessed seed. Okay, you are a blessed seed, and that's why a lot of people want to be attached to you. Depart from evil and do good and dwell forevermore. Okay, for the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Okay, thank you for the follow, Frank Tees. Okay, so the wicked, they gonna be cut off. It's happening right now. We are witnessing this. The righteous shall inherit the land. We're going to inherit the land, the righteous, and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speak wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. Which this reminds me of Malachi. I'm sorry. I believe it was King Ahab. I had talked about this before, how he didn't like I'm sorry, y'all, I'm kind of going off topic. But King Ahab didn't like Malachi. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, because the things that he said, he basically was convicting his spirit. He basically was telling him everything he said. He was like, you speaking evil of me, but he was just telling him the truth, and that's the thing. A lot of times people don't want to repent. They want to remain how they are. They want to be who they are. They don't want to change. When people like that, you tend to outgrow them if you want more for yourself, if you want better, and they get mad because a lot of people that don't want to grow, they tend to what? They stay stuck and they be miserable. And like they say, misery loves company, right? But yeah, that just made me think about that, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to throw y'all off. But the law of his God is in his heart. None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. So the wicked watch you. They literally are watching you and they studying you because they trying to find your weaknesses. They trying to find your flaws so they can slip in and take you out. That's what it's always been. And it's so sad because it's like, who takes time out their day to study a person, to fake and pretend to be somebody that they not. The enemy does that. Unfortunately, it's people like that out here. And if y'all haven't discovered that, you soon will, because exposure is here. You know? So the Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Okay, so the Lord is saying he's not going to leave you in these people's hands. These people's that welcome in, prophetic son of God. Yeah, workers of iniquity. That's what they are. Exactly. They wicked, evil people. It is so sad. You really have to be careful and use discernment, because these people can show up nice, okay, beautiful, handsome, charming people, but in their hearts can be wicked, extremely wicked. So you really have to be careful, because everybody is not who they say they are. They can be smiling, but they can have some evil intentions behind the scenes. So you got to have discernment in this hour. Because again, we are sent in the midst of wolves. We are sheep sent in the midst of wolves. So you gotta be able to peep game. You gotta be able to pay attention to people, to body language. You gotta be able to read people. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't like you, because once you walk into their room, you change the atmosphere. The energy changes, and them demons start getting upset. They start coming out. That's why you might see. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone was ringing. That's why you might see people rolling their eyes and not even speaking, and you like, I don't even know you, but they got a problem with you because your spirit bears witness. You bringing those demons out. Those demons see you, and that, they don't like the torture that your light brings to them. It brings shame to them, embarrassment. So what do? They got to go and try to turn everybody against you. It's sad. It's funny now, because it's like, we know the truth. We know the truth now. So it's like, what once worked, it don't work anymore, because we okay in isolation. We okay being alone. We don't have to be grouped up with people just to feel value, just to feel love. Like, we know who our creator is. And that's the thing. He gives us a peace that can't nothing compared to that peace that he gives us. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. Okay. So, this is Psalms 37, y'all, verse 34. It says, wait on the Lord and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. So you're going to see this with your own eyes. Okay, the wicked are being cut off. You are going to see this. You are going to witness this. And he's telling you to wait. You got to wait, meaning you got to be patient. It's not going to be this microwavable dinner. It's not going to come when you want it to come, but it's coming. Okay? It's coming, family. Excuse me. It's coming. And we are a lot closer to it than what we have ever seen, ever. Okay. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. So the wicked is out here. Now I'm reading the KJV. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. So the wicked is out here, like spread out everywhere. Okay. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not, yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Okay. So mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. Okay, so if you're walking in upright, your end is peace. That's what the Most High is telling you. And I'm sure by now, we all wanting some peace. We tired of chaos. We tired of drama. We tired of arguing back and forth. And you stressed out, your hair falling out, you got sickness falling on you. That's what people want. That's what these entities want. They want for you to be drained, for you to not remember who you are, for you to be in a state of confusion all the time. That's not where the Most High wants you to be, because he knows who you are. You were sent here on an assignment. And the whole The whole goal of the enemy was to block you from that assignment. And God allowed it. He allowed that for so long because at the end of the day, it was testing you and it was strengthening you. God was molding you into who you're becoming. And so now it's like a plot twist on the enemy. He wasn't expecting it. He wasn't expecting this. And so it's like, what, he thought he had you, right? He thought he had us. He thought everything worked, but God was already steps ahead of him, 10 steps ahead, 20 steps ahead. He already knew what the end game was. Okay? But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. So again, y'all, the wheat and the tares, it's a separation. There's a great separation happening right now. Like the Bible tells you, I forget what verse that is, but he tells you that the separation of the wheat and the tare, like they have to grow together until they mature. And now is the time of the separation. Okay, they're not going to be able to cling to you, to cling to your anointing, to fake it. Everybody is going to see the separation, and they're going to see these people for who they are. They're going to see these people for everything that they try to hide. They're going to see them because they're not going to be connected to your anointing. So they're not going to be able to fake the funk. That they're not going to have that energy that they had around you. Like, I'm trying to explain it, y'all. They're not going to have that protection, that your life that you brought when they were around you, so things are about to get crazy. Okay. So you got to stay prayed up. Okay. You got to stay close to the Creator. And you got to stay meditating on His word. Thank you for the follow, Melissa. Right. Yeah. That dude says they'll be outside of the covenant. Right. They'll be outside of the covenant. Okay, so but the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. Okay, and the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked. Hold up, I'm gonna have to read that again. And the Lord shall help them. Okay, so the Lord is going to help you and deliver them. He's going to deliver you out of the situation that you're in. Okay. He shall deliver them from the wicked. Okay. The Most High himself, He is going to deliver you from the wicked. Okay. Because I know you've been crying out. You like, where you at, God? Help me. I need you. Because these people continue to apply pressure to your life. They continue to apply pressure all out of hate. They got that much hate in their heart towards you. Okay. And they continuing to make your life extremely hard. No matter what it is, they gonna take it there because they know their time is up. They know that they time is up, and so they applying that pressure, okay, from all angles. All right, so it says, He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in Him. Okay, so your deliverance is coming. It's near, it's here. Okay, so you got to continue to stand 10 toes down. Don't let the enemy put fear in you. You got to know that there is someone way higher, way more powerful than this little enemy that keeps trying to intimidate you. Okay, their time is up and they know it. That's the only reason they applying this pressure to your life, because the mask has fallen. And that now is their turn. Now is their time to be exposed. Now all the lies are coming to the surface. And now people get to look at them like, so you're not who you say you are. You're not that stuff wasn't true. Now it's their turn, because they try to make you look like the foolish one. They try to make you look like the unstable one. But God is saying, no, it's not going to go down like that. You are a child of the Most High. He loves you. He's going to protect you. Okay. And He's going to bring your enemies to shame. Okay. So we don't have nothing to worry about, but we got to continue to walk in righteousness, to have the fruit of the Spirit, we got to be long suffering as we have been, right? We got to continue to be long suffering, patient, meek, the fruit of the Spirit, joy. You still got to have joy even when you're going through things. I know it don't feel good. I know you tired. You tired. You probably didn't got on the ground rolling around. You didn't cried enough. You numb, right? You numb to it. But you gotta continue to hold on and just know that God is gonna come through for you. Okay, God is gonna turn it around, and this is gonna be something that's gonna be undeniable. Okay, people not gonna be able to deny the hand of the Most High that's on you. Okay, but welcome in, Steve. But yeah, people are not gonna be able to deny the hand of the Most High over your life. Okay, because these people have tried to block you for so long. They've done everything they can. They've gathered, they grouped together. You know, they've done their smear campaigns, and what have you done? Basically, you've been just quiet, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes you may have just gone there because you got tired of it, right? And you tried to fight. But God is saying, hold your peace. Hold your peace, and He's gonna fight for you. He's gonna deliver you. Okay, because He likes to show off. And when He do it, it's gonna be so good. I'm telling you, it's gonna put all your enemies to shame. He's about to shut all of their mouths up. So continue to walk in faith, family. I just wanted to read that and give y'all some words of encouragement. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be long today, family. Because yeah, I got some editing to finish up, family, and some videos to post. But if y'all missed the live, y'all can check me out on YT. I upload all my videos over there, and I'm also on Insta. So check me out, family. And again, I love y'all so much. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support on the channel. Thank you guys for the follows. Atlanta Star, I see you, love. Thank you for the follow. And I will see you guys soon. You read that word, sis. Yes. Hey, all glory to the Most High. Thank you guys for the gift goes. I appreciate it. Yes, prophetic son of God. Thanks. Look, I don't know what what is WOG? What? Okay, look, don't call me slow. I'm just trying to some of these thank you for the rose, family. Thank you. But yeah, family, okay, woman of God. Thank you. I'm like, hold on, what is woman of God? I'm sorry, what is WOG? But thank you for telling me that, because I was like, hold on, what's WOG? Look, it's so many acronyms and so much stuff out here now. But all right, family, I'm gonna get out of here, but I am live. I'm live. When am I live? Tuesdays at, oh my God, when am I live? Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes I come on late. Lately, it has been 1:30. So, you know, I would love for y'all to fellowship, to join in. And I guess I will see y'all another time. And I'm gonna get back to my music sometime. Sooner or later, I might just do some pop-ups. Y'all know I used to love doing my little DJing. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, family. All right, thank y'all again for all y'all love and support. I will see y'all next time. Love y'all, royal family.